Today we're going to be labeling a map of Europe.
Doesn't that look like Europe? You guys remember how Russia's that really tall country, you know, from maps?
If you dropped me in the middle of my hometown, I couldn't tell you where I was going. It's gonna be real bad.
Like, why couldn't you give us a Mercator projection? This is not a map anybody's seen. You guys have been intentionally deceptive. You would have gotten it past us if you'd given us the normal map. It's not like you needed to make it more difficult. We're ignorant Americans. We weren't going to get this anyways.
Oh, is that how we're going to come across?
Of course it's how we're going to come across. What do you think the frame of this video is?
Strategy is do the ones we know first.
Wow, I'm glad you have one, because I did not have one.
Try to label the biggest land masses because that's the most embarrassing if we miss.
My whole game strategy is just get 100%.
Okay, so we were given a list of countries and I was given the order to change my shirt so I don't blend in over here.
Feeling bad, but let's do this.
We have 10 minutes on the clock, and those start now.
Sorry, quickly.
This is all water, yes?
Yeah,
Safe to say.
Yeah, that's all probably
This is water. Unless we're just like crossing off a bunch of countries, but you know, whatever.
Russia, cool. Great Britain
Okay.
is an island. That's an island.
Well, next to Great Britain, then, we probably are going with, like, Ireland is here?
I know for sure this is Spain, so I will do that.
And I know this is France.
Can you please put France?
How do you
Father?
pronounce it?
France.
What am I saying?
France.
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 France, yeah, we're saying the same
France,
thing.
yeah.
I have to base this off of what I remember back in the day from like old queens and like kings of like Great Britain. So I know that like they all had like incestuous relationships with like France and like Germany.
Where are you going with this?
This all is gonna make sense in a moment.
We have 10 minutes.
France, that's France.
Okay, France. Great.
That's Germany.
Okay, Germany. Wow, okay. I really feel like I'm only going to hold you back here.
Okay, so I know that this is Portugal.
All right, this is Russia.
Spain.
Spain, okay, Spain. And that's I spelled Spain wrong.
Brain.
Spain.
This is the United Kingdom.
This is Ireland.
We know that this is Denmark.
Nope, this is Iceland.
But it's Italy.
Part of me just wants to stop there.
These three countries, I think this is the Netherlands, this is Sweden, and this is Finland.
I
Okay,
know this is Sweden.
So let's do Sweden. Finland's on top of it.
Go
I
ahead.
think that's the Netherlands.
Now I'm nervous. No, yes, you're right.
So these three
Uh-huh.
are NSF, and I always wanted this to be W, but it's not. It's Russia. So it's Norway, Sweden, Finland.
I would like it on the record that I don't know if that's correct.
This is like Frozen land. Like I imagine that like if Frozen took place, it has gotta be one of these three places. Also, we know this is Italy
That's Italy. That's an easy one.
because it's a nice boot.
Here's
So-
Greece.
Okay, from Sound of Music, I know this is Austria. That means Switzerland's here. Is this all Europe?
Oh no.
That can't be right.
That's not part of the Europe I know.
That's not my Europe.
I believe Amsterdam is here, and I forget which country Amsterdam is in, but I remember the city is here, and that you know what country it is in, right?
Amsterdam, I think's in the Netherlands though.
Wait a minute.
Oh, Cyprus is its own island. I think this is Cyprus down here, right?
Is that?
Do you have a better guess for Cyprus?
I sure don't.
This is Greece, right? And if
That's Greece.
then this is... Nope, we're gonna come back to that.
This is Switzerland. We know that.
Yeah, let's do that.
The Vatican is
It's like
in Rome.
yeah,
Which is like here-ish, right?
right.
This has got to be Denmark, right?
Amsterdam,
Amsterdam's in
Denmark.
Denmark?
Amsterdam,
That sounds about right.
That I mean, I don't really know.
Turkey, right? Is this Turkey?
Sure.
Ukraine is next to Russia. Which
Yeah,
one's
but
Ukraine?
where?
Bigger's better? Sure. That's the one. All right, Ukraine it is.
Germany?
This is Poland.
And that means Austria is underneath it, yes? Sound of Music is what taught me that.
I think this is Montenegro, and Serbia's next to it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because they partner up for the Olympics.
I'd like to phone a friend.
Are there fake countries on here?
No. Okay. Well, great.
Iceland.
Hold
is.
on. One of these might be Norway. I'm pretty sure this is Norway.
Oh, this can't be right.
God, Slovakia, Slovenia.
I'm just gonna, it's assuming it's...
Yeah, we're just gonna say this is USSR. There's an Estonia over there.
Texas covers like that much.
Okay, I'm gonna say this is Belgium. This is Netherlands.
The Netherlands, that's what it is. Belgium.
Okay, so one of these is Liechtenstein, one of these is Luxembourg. I think this is Montenegro.
I think this is Denmark.
That one's Denmark. Let's call that one Denmark.
Dude, this is Turkey, because it borders Syria, which would be down here.
Right.
We just gotta start labeling. So
Okay.
just, where do you want Slovakia to be?
I want Slovakia to be here.
Great, that looks great.
Slovakia?
Do we put Denmark down here anywhere?
Denmark is here.
Okay, I think it's over there.
Okay, let's put it up there. I trust that.
So I'm gonna say one of these is Georgia, one of these is Armenia.
Croatia.
Oh, Croatia. Let's put it here.
Good.
I'm not confident in how we did. We found out we got 18 out of 49 right, which is not passing.
I'm proud that we identified this as water.
Yes, honestly.
Really
bam.
well done.
So we ended up getting 23 out of 49.
Ooh, baby! That's pretty good.
Maybe your guys at home aren't celebrating, but that's pretty darn good.
That is not half, but it is really good.
I think a lot of Central or Eastern Europe is just gonna be very difficult.
The former USSR, I mean, those are new countries.
Yeah.
You gotta give us time to figure out where those things are. Give us 100 years.
How you really learn something is if you're actually like visiting there and can actually like get to experience it. So not having that experience to kind of cement a memory in, I'm just going off what I've seen on maps and history books.
Because we're in the States, we learn the states and the regions in America a lot more. If you're in Europe, you probably learn these because it's like you travel to them a lot more.
Love to see all your beautiful countries, Europeans, and learn the names of them.